Today we're gonna check out some mouse and keyboard gameplay of Overwatch 2 on console. I'll be showing off some gameplay on the Xbox Series S and Nintendo Switch. To be clear, Overwatch 2 doesn't support mouse and keyboard on consoles, and I don't think Blizzard will ever allow this. During matchmaking, console players do get grouped with other console players who should be using a controller. But there is a way to use a mouse and keyboard on your Xbox, PlayStation, or Switch. Some might call this cheating, but let's get into the details. To do this, you do need a third-party mouse and keyboard adapter. This essentially turns your controller inputs into mouse and keyboard inputs. And your console pretty much has no idea that a mouse and keyboard is being used. There's plenty of these adapters available on Amazon and other online websites, and there are no sponsors here. The one I'm using is from Amazon. I will drop a link to that one below if you want to pick up the same one. It works with Xbox One, Series S and X, PS4, PS5, and Nintendo Switch. Now, none of these adapters work with PS5 exclusives that use the DualSense controller, but they will work on PS4 games running on the PS5. So if you want to play Overwatch 2 on your PS5 with a mouse and keyboard, you do need to play the PS4 copy of Overwatch 2 and not the PS5 one. All the footage you've seen so far is Overwatch 2 with a mouse and keyboard on my Series S. So how good is this setup? Well, don't expect it to be as smooth as playing on a PC. The keyboard inputs are fine. After all, it's just simple key presses and there's really no latency or delay. The mouse clicking are again just simple buttons, so they work as well. But the mouse aiming, that's where it's not as smooth as a gaming PC. You might have to do some calibration and really get used to the way it aims. It's still reasonable though, and if you have it calibrated correctly, you should have an advantage over controller players. It's easier to use this setup for certain heroes, and you might have to calibrate it to your playstyle. Overall though, this thing does work and probably worth a try if you're itching to use mouse and keyboard on your console, because Blizzard will never allow this. For the rest of the video, check out some more mouse and keyboard gameplay so you get an idea of how this setup works.
Make it count.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
Ready to fire. Thanks.
60 seconds remaining.
Don't push me with my back to the wall.
That's not right.
Stand behind me,
Enemy down.
Get me moving.
Approaching its destination. 30 seconds.
Not on my watch. Face the worst odds. It's not over yet.
Shield activated.
Surrender to my will.
Victory.
Still standing.
Dispersing.
Still fighting.